playing with the gaming labs. Gaming lab. I don't know. I'm fucking. I'm so pissed off about the Paladin thing. I said, oh fuck it, I'll come over to Overwatch. I don't like Overwatch. Like mechanically, I don't like Overwatch. I like the characters. I don't like how the game plays, but I like the characters. I think my big issue is that Paladin just doesn't have a game chat, and Overwatch does. So for ranked, it's like, what you gonna play? You're gonna play Overwatch. The game actually like to load up. I mean, I'm actually gonna play quick play. I don't want to, but Q for damage. I need to practice some damages is the issue, so I'm gonna quick play. Actually, fuck that. Hold on. Oh yeah. That's right, arcade reset. I can get some loot boxes. There's loot boxes in that there arcade mode. Yeah, that was creepy. If you see anything new on the wall, I got some artwork of mine laminated, and I got it hanging on the wall finally, and I'm very proud. It's for a project of mine. But you don't need to know about that project. You just need to know I have this nice piece of artwork on my wall that will be partially in view of the camera. And you may or may not be able to see it. And if you can't see it, oh well. I can't help you. Wow. I don't want a tank. I don't want a tank. No, I'm not tanking. You know what? Nah. You know who I need to work on? I need to work on Hanzo. I'm not tanking. I'm tired of tanking. That's my problem. I have to go to roll queue if I don't want to tank. We don't have a tank. Oh my fucking god.
I grow tired of waiting.
Move.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
See that which is
Defend objective A.
battle begins.
That's not right.
My aim is true.
Oh, we have a far beginning.
See through the wolf's eyes.
All right, on target.
See that which is unseen.
Nope. I tried to storm arrow my way out of that and I couldn't. My only downside to Overwatch is just I don't get to practice the cast as much as I would like. I would like to diversify my damage champions, but I can't because whenever I'm on damage, it's like I'm stuck playing the same few champions if I want to win. I can play all of the tanks and all of the healers, believe it or not. The only tank I don't like playing, therefore I don't, would be D.Va. No, nobody coming or coming.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh my god, he's one shot. He's literally one. Yes, if you like... If you're negative to Paladins is bugs and glitches. Get Overwatch. Overwatch is Paladins minus the bugs and glitches. It does have unbalanced gameplay. There are a few champions that are overpowered, and the gameplay loop is repetitive at times. There's not a map, there's not a large map diversity, but it is a very well-organized and well-run game. Ah, the D.Va jumped me. It is on sale right now for $20. I will put that out right now. It's on sale right now for $20. So, there's some free advertising for Overwatch.
Start over at the beginning.
All of the characters are unlocked. Every time a character comes out, they're automatically unlocked because you have to switch between characters in-game. The only downside... He's overpowered as fuck. The only downside to the game is roll queue. So now the way it works is if you want to play, you have to queue for a specific role before you go in.
No one can hide from my sight.
I can't deal with that forest stealing my kills. They're just taking all the kills. It's a good game though. Basically, there's no bugs or glitches to speak of, really. The character cast is pretty diverse. There's a little bit of everyone. If you like Drogoz, you will like Pharah. If you like his style of play with, you know, being in the air and raining bombardments down. The physics on it is very good. I would say the only real issue with the game comes from balance and roll queue. So, basically, these are your game modes. Everyone likes to play arcade. People play a lot of arcade. It's just a... It's more organized than Paladins. You will get a few people in game chat. A lot don't have to be in game chat. You have quick play, which is basically casual, and you have arcade, which is custom game. But imagine if custom game gave you rewards. If you want skins and shit, it's loot box. I'll say that right now. If you're worried about the monetization in the game, don't. All the skins are in loot boxes and stuff like that, but you can purchase skins directly for credits. Most of them aren't very good. Most of the good skins are like 1,000, or they're locked behind themed loot boxes. You get a loot box every time you level up, and your first 30 levels, you get a better shot at getting better loot boxes. Character-wise, it's pretty diverse. You do have a couple of things you have to get around. Very hard. They are very aggressive. Zarya, Wrecking Ball, Winston, D.Va, and Roadhog. Those, yeah, it's mostly for the demon because it's a raging demon. That's the only reason why I run it. Because it looks like my my avatar, my PSN avatar. Most of your dive tanks are gonna be aggressive, but you can't win games realistically without a barrier tank. Your healers are hybrids most of the time. They're mostly damage and support type hybrids. You will get a lot of people that are mechanical, very mechanical based. If you can't aim projectile champions, you're fucked. Sniper rifles have velocity and drop off, so it's not like Paladins where, you know, you have your crosshair on as Strix at long range, you know, you can miss that shot. You have to lead it. The real downside is like quick play right here. So this is, you have to queue for what role you're in, and you can't switch out of that role in-game. Which, if you're coming over from Paladins, is nice because you're not locked into the same character selection, But the downside is it's 2 of each. And there are a lot of games where it's better to have more than one. Ashe is really strong. I play a lot of Ashe. I play a decent Ashe. Pretty much of the characters I don't play D.Va. I just don't like her. I really don't like D.Va. I don't play Doomfist. He's overpowered as fuck, but the problem is if you miss, his kill potential revolves around chaining all of his abilities together in quick succession. If you miss one, you're dead. Reaper is overpowered as fuck, but he's also inconsistent. So, he's got close range shotguns. Oh, fuck. Not Junkertown. I want Moira here. I'm throwing 122. I should be in game chat, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going Moira. And they've immediately jumped on Symmetra. For your healers, Ana's your sniper. She is a very aim-dependent character. She does a lot of healing, but she's not that strong. I might go to game chat. I'm gonna go to game chat. Fuck it.
That I never was.
Science will reveal the truth.
Hey, Nora, I see you going to Nora mode.
When I just start maining Winston and then whatever, I don't remember.
Great, we're going dive on the defense. This isn't. It's playable.
How are we going dive?
This man is
We
definitely
have
the nerd
like
of the
a
school.
Winston, which
We've got D.Va Winston. We don't have a strong enough barrier.
When I die?
It's possible. It's possible to play around it though. Don't give up hope. We can. If we start getting toxic early
they buffed the
on.
Winston's barrier.
Not yet. It hasn't hit live.
I cast this force. Stop the pain.
Goodbye, Roadhog. Goodbye, Sigma. Goodbye, Moria.
May looks sad.
Alright, don't overdo it now. Let's try to stay at least a little bit conservative here.
But they're honestly bad. They are honestly bad.
Do you play Magic the Gathering?
Yes, I love that game actually.
I'm talking to our other teammate.
I play Magic the Gathering.
I do too. It's my favorite
I
card
was
game.
flexing to yellow with all my Magic the Gathering cards. She didn't care.
I just got play the game, so it did bad. How do y'all feel that I tried to quadruple kill?
You got play of the game. Looks at the top right, sees world kill.
I have 5 kills actually, but okay. Maybe sad.
Okay, I have 5 kills.
You have 5 asses.
You have 5 assists. I have gold damage.
I have silver damage.
Yeah. That is the one downside to Overwatch is you get the children that don't know what they're doing or that don't pay attention, but you get that shit in Paladins as well, so I'm not complaining. The problem here is this is a matchup nightmare. They should be switching. It's very rude to ask someone to switch because it means they're not doing their job, but at times it's necessary. Move, Winston? Move! Winston, you're like taking damage! You might want- oh my god. This is laggy as fuck right now. I do have a lot of games on download, so that could be it. Damage. I'm gonna die to this. I'm gonna die. Mei is a chicken shit character. I fucking hate Mei. She's a freezing character, and she's the source of the cheapest kills in the game. Realistically.
Perhaps a new methodology.
Moira is your damage healing hybrid that everyone plays as a damage.
Get into position.
what are healing all about?
60 seconds remaining.
That, he's too far up.
Surrender to my will. This is my will. 30 seconds.
Yeah. You people get countered out heavily by wins by
This will heal you.
the people they're playing get heavily countered out by Reaper. So they need to be switching, but they're not. Oh shit. Oh shit. I need to get the damage orb out. Nice if the Winston would like to drop me, maybe. Trying to keep this Winston alive. I'm trying to keep this fucking Winston alive. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just me. I'm trying to keep this Winston alive. There's an endorsement system where you can like give thumbs up to people that do a good job in game, and if you get enough endorsements, you get rewarded with loot boxes and stuff like that. There's also a mechanic called Avoid. That's what those little numbers, by the way, actually are. The little 3s next to everybody, that's your endorsement level. And it's anywhere from 1 to 5. The thing for me is, there's a system called Avoid Player, where when you avoid a player, the matchmaking, starting the next day, the matchmaking will make it so that you do not queue with that person for the next 7 days. And it negatively, like, impacts where it's like, okay, we're not gonna play around those people. I'm on Baptiste. He is my favorite healer. He's my best healer. What he provides is really strong. He has solid DPS. He's got a burst rifle. He has healing grenades. He has an immortality field and a passive heal. One thing that is very jarring going from Paladins to Overwatch is the fact that there is no passive heal. You have to go to medkits scattered around the map, or you're reliant on your healer. There's a number of champions that can heal themselves outside of the support category. So there's tanks like Roadhog, and you have damages like Mei, Reaper, and wow. Shit, I gotta focus on this. They're dive heavy. Get in. Use the immortality field to keep them alive, and now I'm just spam healing them. I have so much healing. Ult charge is faster in this game. Oh, this lag is killing me.
Let them up.
Yeah, this is a cakewalk right here.
Step right up.
I put the immortality field up just for the hell of it. That's a cakewalk game. Our team was bad, their team was worse. This is the life of bronze, but... Actually, no, I'm in silver, I forgot. Let me go to game chat and see what they're saying.
That was good. That was good.
Good job.
No, that was stupid. Oh yeah! Look at that top healing, motherfuckers! Let's go! Yeah, endorse me! Endorse me! I'm your endorsable. gold guns are not based off of leveling up. There's no leveling system in this. The only way you get gold guns is by winning ranked games. So you have to get 3,000 SR points in order to get gold guns. The basic overview. So Zenyatta is kind of your... He's your damage amp healer. So you get a heal that you throw on somebody that gives them a little bit increased damage. You have an orb that you throw on an enemy where they take more damage. You've got a projectile weapon, and then your ult makes you damage immune, and it heals nearby allies and prevents them from dying. Zarya's weird. Basically she's like Torvald if shooting Torvald's shields gave him more damage instead. So she has a damage shield that she puts around her and a damage shield she can put around allies. And the more personal shield, where the more people that are near you, the more shielding you get. And then he can turn into a ball and ram into people. But the big thing with him is his grappling hook. So you can use the grappling hook, and as long as you're holding on to the button for the grappling hook, you can just keep swinging around an object, dealing damage to people. And if you press crouch while you're in air, you slam down and knock people up. And then he has a massive minefield for an ult. Winston is another dive tank, so he has a very short range electric cannon. And then he gets to jump forward. What the fuck? Internet connection is not sufficient. Fuck you. And then he has a dome shield. He basically has a Makoa shield. Her R2 is her assault rifle, and her L2 is her sniper. She gets a Cassie ult for her ult. She's got a grappling hook to move around, and then she's got a poison bolt for, Tracer is your Eevee type character, only if Eevee had automatic fire. Her ult is a Sky ult, but it's a sticky bomb instead. So imagine Sky's ult combined with Bomb King's ult. Or, Bomb King's primary fire. Because that's how it hits. So you have to stick the bomb perfectly, but it does, like, a lot of damage. She's got an Atlas Rewind, and she's got the teleports, which are on her own cooldown. Torbjorn is your Barrack character, but he's actually a damage champion. Basically, he has two primary fires. So one is a shotgun spread, and one is a direct fire. He gets a hammer, which he can use as a melee weapon, and he uses it to repair his turret. And he has the turret, which unlike Barracks, which is a afterthought, the turret does a lot of damage. The turret is full automatic fire at whatever it sees. It has auto-aim as well. And then he gets like a speed boost and an attack speed boost, and then his ult is basically an area denial. He just drops it on the point and they can't walk on it. It's like it's like Tyra's firebomb. Symmetra's your cheesy as fuck character. So she gets a teleporter, and her ult is a giant wall. It has a lot of health, and it lasts a long time. The trade-off is, what she primarily does, though, she has these little turrets that just eat away at your health and tick away at your health. And then her damage is, the longer you hold down the trigger, the more damage it does. But it has very low ammo. But the trick is, you don't lose ammo for damaging shielding. So the key is you just sit there and burn down shielding, and then when the shielding is destroyed, you can basically instantly kill them because of how high your damage is. Sombra is your Sky. She's your automatic fire champion. Not really Anara. She's not a tank. She's a squishy. Anara would be Orisa. Like, when I get to Orisa, she is Anara. Like, with automatic fire. Sombra is your automatic fire. She has an EMP for... It's like Torvald's Nullify in an area of effect. And it eliminates all shields. She gets Talus's I can see you if you're injured through walls as a passive. And she can hack somebody, which keeps them from using everything except their primary fire. And then she goes invisible and she gets a short-range teleport. Soldier is your Victor character, but unlike Victor, he can heal. So he has a sprint, he has an AR, he doesn't have an iron sight. His ult is auto-aim. So anyone in view is automatically getting hit by his weapon, but he does have to reload. Instead of a grenade, he gets rockets, which deal a lot more damage than Victor's grenade. And the big thing is, instead of the iron sight, he gets a heal. And it's a decent heal. Sigma's the new one. He's pretty powerful. So you have a very strong deployable barrier that you can recall at will. It's the second highest health shield in the game. You get a bunch of rocks that you can throw at people that stun them. You have a Terminus shield, but it's on a cooldown. His ult, he goes up into the air. He sucks people up into the air. Oh, fuck me. I love that it says the stream's down, but I'm still streaming. Roadhog, basically Makoa with a self-heal. He doesn't have a shield, but he's got a hook and a shotgun, and a heal. Reinhardt is like a Terminus Fernando hybrid. So he has Fernando's shield, but he can bring it up and down, and he has Terminus's axe. He's a close-range character, obviously. You got Reaper. He's a fucking cunt. He's got a Grok Ghost Walk. He's got a teleport. And he has the short-range shotguns. Oh my god.